What's up guys, like the aka Fony here. Welcome to the end of the year 2013 wrap-up video. I do one of these every year because I like to go through and essentially show you guys that I'm gonna put my ring on before my wife kills me. So 2013 was extremely interesting. Everything that happened this year I could not have foreseen at all. I knew that things were going really good with YouTube. I knew things were going really good with the BFF report and ZAM, and everything was going great with GameBreaker. And this is, I went back and I watched my 2012 wrap-up video, and it was interesting to see kind of my, I guess my projections of what I thought was going to happen and the things I wanted to do in 2014, and just seeing how much of that changed. First, let's talk about stats. Last year, I reported that during the year of, during 2012, I went from basically no views to 6.5 million or something. Well, you guys can all check for yourself on the front page here. I am sitting at around probably 13 point something. So basically we doubled. So we doubled the amount of views that we've done in the past year. And I didn't think that would happen because I was very much like, you know what? I had the DayZ videos and those blew up, those went viral. So, and then I had some Guild Wars videos that were taken off. So it's like, yeah, maybe that's what it was. Before, I would get about 2,000 views per video on average. Now, I think I'm averaging about 4, maybe 5,000 per. So that's great. I mean, getting twice the views. I've doubled the amount of views that I've had. I've been getting probably steady about 500,000 views per month. I wish I could give you guys real numbers, but unfortunately, ever since the whole like monetization crazy thing that happened a couple weeks ago, or about a month ago now, ever since that happened, we ended up losing I ended up losing all of my metrics from all my analytics from the December 4th or so to the beginning. And when I signed with Polaris, I actually lost all my metrics then as well. So at least I know where I stand now versus where I stood last year. Thankfully, I made a video like this to tell myself, tell my future self where I was at the end of 2012. I was also sitting at about 24,000 or something subscribers, 25,000, somewhere around there. And now we're sitting at like 56,000 or something, maybe 57,000. That's crazy, double the subscribers. I thought, at the rate that I was going last year, I was thinking we'll probably hit around 35,000 or something like that, maybe 40,000. 50,000 was a big number for me because I was like, that'd be great if we hit 50,000 subscribers. Because that would be like, it's a milestone. It's 50,000, it's crazy. What's even more interesting is that we ended up hitting it even though I ended up cutting a lot of really big shows that I had. I don't know how that's possible. A lot of that stuff came from probably Warframe and just a steady flow of subscribers that I've been getting over the past year. So this is all purely, yeah, our approach is very emotionless because it's very just kind of crunching numbers to see where it all came from and what all happened and everything first. I'll thank you guys later. Obviously it was because of you dicks, but we should talk about numbers first. Then we get to the tears and the hugging and the drinking and stuff like that. It was interesting to see things like the crash courses really help kind of bolster the views and everything coming. Even though I cut Will a Donkey, I cut Trials of Evolution Tuesdays. I've missed Tets, but yeah, I cut it. I cut the BFF report. Like these are 3 big shows that I had that I ended up cutting once I started working for ZAM in May. I was able to accomplish some of the things I wanted to do, which was I wanted to do Let's Plays and also just play AAA games. Like I went and played BioShock Infinite from beginning to end. That was crazy. I loved it. I didn't do an LP on it because after I was done playing it once, I was like, you know what, man, I can't play this game again. I did Tomb Raider twice. I did it once for the BFF report, and then I did it again on hard mode. Or hardcore mode, whatever it was, I can't remember, but I did that again for you guys. I did another one, I can't quite remember, but Tomb Raider and BioShock Infinite, those are probably my 2 favorite AAA games of the year, if I'm gonna have a top whatever. Those are the 2 favorite AAA games. Oh, we did a bunch of indie LPs. At the end of last year, I was sitting on, I think I was just starting out Don't Starve. I had just wrapped up Prison Architect. I don't know what else I was doing at the time, but those are 2 big ones for sure. Then I continued doing Don't Starve for a long time, and then we did some Hearthstone stuff, not indie LP of course, this is just LPs in general. We did some Hearthstone stuff. We're doing the Pixel Piracy, which I just absolutely love this game, which is so ridiculous. What else are we doing? God, there's so much, and they keep like fading in and out. You guys notice like, oh, like 10, 12 episodes of this, and it's like, okay, then we'll do something else, and then we'll do something else. Eating for Breakfast, we kept Eating for Breakfast going. It kind of slowed down a little bit there, because it just got crazy busy with moving, and like new studio, and trying to balance all this shit at the same time. Eating for Breakfast was one of the shows I did something like 200 episodes straight. Like I did not miss a day. It was crazy, like weekdays. So we already wrapped up. That's 2013 shows, right? Big shows that got cut. Will Donkey, BFF Report, Tets. These are production shows. Things like Crash Courses, I'm definitely gonna keep around. I still have a Warframe one to do. It's the holidays. I'm not gonna sit there and grind out stuff and, you know, to try to edit and do all this stuff, especially when I have family here, you know. I think the game is definitely in a good spot. It's got tons of content. I've played so many hours of it across multiple accounts that, you know, it's probably time for me to go ahead and start phasing it out and try something different. There's a ton of games out there, and there's a ton of games I missed, you know. Like I've been playing a lot of Awesome Knots lately because it was a game I missed. I went and I played it a little bit, and then it's because of the business and the way we're doing things, it's like boom, go to the next one, go to the next one, go to the next one. I downloaded a whole bunch of games that, you know, I did Eating for Breakfast on, and it's nice to be able to sit there and just kind of play. You know, it's like, it's the holidays, it's a great excuse not to do anything. Stream edits. You guys love stream edits. You guys really, really, really love stream edits. And I'm going to probably continue doing that. That's some of my most viewed content is stream edits. It's really easy for me to do. I basically just get on with Shizzle at night, right? And then we go out and we just be dicks in Grand Theft Auto Online, or Daisy, or whatever. And then I just record like almost the whole thing. And then I chop it up, and then I just put them out whenever I get them. And I think you guys, I love watching them. I love watching them back. Some of my friends, some of my personal friends like watching them. Like, they think it's hilarious. They don't even play the game. They don't even know what's going on. But that's the thing. With things like DayZ and Grand Theft Auto Online, you don't actually have to understand how the game works because it's all very plain to see. It's like I was showing my stepdad some of the DayZ videos we were doing, and he was like, he loved it. He thought it was hilarious. And he doesn't play, he plays flight simulators, but that's not a real game. Clearly, stream edits are a win for you guys. That's what you guys are telling me anyways. We're continuing Eating for Breakfast. We're gonna continue Crash Courses, whenever, you know, whenever something comes up we want to do a Crash Course on, especially something as accessible as Warframe. If I had the Crash Course idea back when Awesome Knots launched, I would have done an Awesome Knots one, right? It just makes sense. Games like that are very easy for me to do Crash Courses on, especially when they're games that I, you know, truly enjoy playing. So we'll definitely look into doing more of those later on. Speaking of video stuff, monetization and all that stuff on YouTube is going to be taking a major turn come January. I don't know if it's going to happen on the 1st, I don't know if it's going to happen on the 15th, or the very, very end of January. I have no idea. But there's a change coming down to YouTube in terms of the way they allow you to monetize regardless of whether or not you're partnered or not, unless you're a managed partner, which I'm sure you guys have seen enough videos to know what that is. I think I covered that under my Content ID video that I posted a few weeks ago. Just scroll down, you'll see another video of me standing out here like this. That's probably the one you're looking for. It's actually called something Content ID, you can't miss it. But the way that they're doing things could potentially disrupt the way a lot of us are doing things. I mean, who knows, man? Like, it may be so difficult to monetize things. At the beginning it's going to be, because it's a trust system. And remember, I've already done this. The way the trust system works is as you upload things, as long as you're not getting flagged for stuff, they will eventually just allow you to monetize things regardless of anything. And then they'll let the Content ID stuff kind of do the works. Initially, it's going to go through a regular review process and all of that. But I am going to continue, obviously, working with Polaris. They do give me lots of promo opportunities. You guys saw the Divergence thing that I did. It was a part that's basically worked into a vlog. Stuff like that. Like, it's very easy stuff, and it's something that, you know, I mean, they keep picking me up for promos. I'm gonna keep doing them. It's simple little stuff. You know, it's like if I could take and earn, you know, X amount of dollars, whatever it is, doing something stupid, and then turn around and buy a bunch of games and give them away, doesn't that make sense? Right? I mean, I'm sure you guys don't mind. I give away a copy of DayZ just because I felt like it. It was just like, yeah, I'm gonna give you a copy of DayZ. I'm probably gonna do it again because it's just that easy. It's like, if they keep giving me promo opportunities, I'm just gonna take that money and recycle it back into the system. It's just that, it's that simple, and it just makes it that much easier for me to, you know, just give shit away. Speaking of, sometime in spring, I missed the Christmas opportunity, but sometime in spring, I'm probably gonna do a spring cleaning of my inventory in Steam. I have a ton of games in Steam that I have not actually locked into or downloaded. Just extra copies, you know, you buy one, you get another one. Some that I purchased multiple copies of because I was going to do a giveaway and I never did. I still have Armor 2 copies, for fuck's sake. So I'll probably be giving some of those away come spring. I'll do some kind of like big spring giveaway thing. I have no idea how I'm going to do it. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. Don't unsubscribe now. Wait till after spring and then go ahead and leave. Now, ZAM, that's a big deal, right? ZAM came along and basically took me away from you guys. I mean, in a sense, they kind of did. If you're not familiar, ZAM was the ones that was paying me for the BFF reports. I was under contract for them for that. And if you somehow missed the ZAM logo right at the beginning of the BFF report, I don't know, I can't help you. But they also own LolKing, they own Wowhead, they own DaisyDB, they own TroWiki, they own Cube World Forums, Cube World Wiki. I mean, like, it's basically like every big site for every big game, you know? Obviously not every, but we basically have a site for every big, especially MMOs. So since I've come aboard, we've kind of branched out and tried different things. You know, we tried, we've done a couple acquisitions. We tried Cube World. We acquired cubeworldforums.org, and Cube World Wiki came along with that. And obviously, I could not have foresaw the guy just, you know, I couldn't have foreseen the guy just been like, well, I'm just gonna not say anything on Twitter for like the next 6 months. There's no way I could have seen that coming. But it's okay. It's okay. We all make mistakes. I just ended up making it with someone else's money. This is the type of stuff that I do for ZAM. I go out and help do acquisitions, or I make acquisitions. I find talent. I'm like a talent scout. I go and I find people who I can bring out of the network, whether it be something like make one video a week, right? Go look at ZAM Official. Every video that's happening on there since Lore left, because remember it was just Lore before, has been people that I have brought on board. Yeah, I went and got Olivia, I went and got a Richie, right? I went and got Space Wizard to do the Hearthstone videos, which I mean they're so well produced. These are the people that I brought on board to do content for ZAM. And there's also Lindsay Geektron, who does league trends for LolKing. She's actually going to be working for us full time. I know. I'm dropping that about a day early because she's going to make the announcement tomorrow. But you know, you heard it here first. Yeah. So you know, I brought her on full time so she could be what's called a brand ambassador. So I helped create this role within the company. And she's going to be working it full time. She's going to be doing videos. She's going to be doing hosting parties that we're going to be doing next year. She's going to be doing interviews. Like this is the kind of stuff I love doing. This I'm finding people in the community, some that I've worked with in the past, some that I've seen that have just been like, well, that person's obviously very well off. There's nothing I could do with them, right? Like they've got their thing going. But now it's like, hey, you want to come work for LolKing? And so people are like, hell yeah, I do something for LolKing. That's awesome. And then you know we'd work out some kind of deal, right? And that's how we got League Trends with Claw 5 and all of them. Anyways, so that's kind of what I do for ZAM. There's a number of other things that are extremely boring. I mean, like right now I'm doing research on like different social networking, like you know, aggregate and management sites. I mean, come on, that's kind of boring, right? Cool to me, but yeah. Anyways, so yes, obviously ZAM helped contribute to my quality of life. With that income, with that opportunity for growth, with that just like everything, like it really helped me take that next step. And I knew that this was going to turn into that eventually. I mean, if you think about it, like last year I was kind of speculating where the channel was going to go, but in the back of my mind I was like, well, where am I gonna go? Like, we have a kid. Like, there's got to be an end game here somewhere. It was either going to end up with, you know, Game Breaker getting massively huge and we sell it and they take that money and reinvest it somewhere else and just kind of go the entrepreneurial route, or it was going to turn into I get so big they end up hiring people and turn it into a one-man business, well, a one-host personality business, or bring on more personalities, you know. There's just a number of different directions that I had to look at, like how would I eventually do this, and one of them that made the most sense was for me to get into the business side of it, because I do have, you know, prior corporate, right, prior business and prior sales and prior this and that, that I'm able to take all those skills and apply that to, you know, along with all my new knowledge that I've gained over the past, like, what, 5 years now. Yeah, it was a logical thing. I knew that was something that was probably going to happen. I didn't think it'd be with ZAM. I didn't think that they'd just randomly come up and be like, hey, Mike B, want to come up work for us? And I was like, yeah, it's the easiest job Easiest yes I've ever said to a job. It's great. It was absolutely great, and I love working with these guys. And I mean that. I do love working with these guys. They're pretty cool. And they introduced me to cool people, and they let me travel a lot. Like next year, I'm going on like 8 trips. So I'm going to like, I don't even know actually. Like obviously E3, BlizzCon, PAX, GDC. I think the other PAX, maybe San Diego Comic-Con. I have no idea. I have a list, and it's pretty massive. And what about personal stuff? Last year, I was watching the last year's video, and it turns out I talked a lot about where I was in terms of my personal life. By the way, I actually had to do a second take on the whole thing that I was doing throughout that video. I thought that was kind of funny. Good job, old me. You did pretty good. I wish I had thought ahead of something like that. I would have planned something, but I've got nothing. This year, Declan did everything that I said he would. He's walking, he's talking, he's doing all that stuff. He learned how to throw the trash. That was crazy. Like we gave him some trash, and I went and I walked him over to it, and I said trash, and I opened it up, he put it in. It was like a game to him. So now it's like I give him everything. Go throw in the trash. I'm gonna end up finding Sunday in the trash when we're meow. It's just gonna be like, what's that? This cat's gonna be in the trash. It's like that's, yeah. Anyway, so he's a kid. He's gonna learn. He's gonna do stuff like that. But yeah, he's definitely doing great. If you guys follow like my Instagram, I know Instagram a lot about him, but it seems like the best place to kind of throw that stuff. But it's he's doing awesome. I really love that kid. Wife's doing great. Wife's basically me and the wife gonna start start getting ready to work on kid number 2. Well, like I said, we moved. We're in a house. This is a family-owned house, so we're paying a discounted rent. I didn't like suddenly strike it big and make millions of dollars. Now I moved into a fucking big-ass house. It is a big-ass house. It does have a pool. It does have a gazebo thing. It does have a jacuzzi. Right, is it a jacuzzi? It's a spa, I don't know. It's the part that gets warm and it bubbles. It's kind of nice. But yeah, definitely got lucky. Got a nice house. Great place for Declan to grow up. Neighborhood is it's good. It's a good neighborhood. Solid neighborhood for sure. It's still a lot of work to be done to the place, so we'll be doing that over the next year. Just like little things here and there. We're gonna put a baby fence up. You know, I mean, you guys care about this stuff, right? Baby fence right there. Go all the way back to the back wall. Block you keep them from jumping in the water. That's important. We're doing that in the next month. This is basically lots of home improvement stuff I never thought I would end up doing. But yeah, that's just the stuff that's changed. Yeah, that's kind of it, right? Like I got a car. It's kind of cool. It's a GLI 2012. I got it chipped. It's really fast. I love it. It's got really dark tint windows on accident. I did not mean to tint it that much. It was a complete accident. They weren't very clear at the tinting place. Even if they were, I probably would have done it anyways because I'm dangerous like that. But don't worry, Declan doesn't ride with me in that car, like ever. So it's not like I'm putting my kid in danger or anything like that. Just putting myself in danger because I'm dangerous. That's about it though. That's about all that's really happened in terms of like personal stuff. Next year, Declan's gonna be talking even more. He's gonna probably become more of an asshole. I mean, I love him, but kids, they end up turning into assholes like temporarily, right? There's that space where they don't know what no means. They don't know that what they're doing is kind of like dickish, right? So he's gonna be an asshole. They all do it. It's an asshole phase. He's gonna do it, and then he's gonna break out of it probably in 2015. Actually, no, he's gonna be even worse because we're gonna be working on a kid. We're gonna have a kid sometime in 2015, and then he's gonna be all neglected, and he's gonna be jealous of his younger sibling, and then he's gonna be even more of a dick. See, it's gonna last for a few years. But that's about all the changes we see in this guy. He'll probably learn how to use a toilet. I don't know, man. I don't know how this stuff works. I have no idea what I'm doing. So thanks. Jesus Christ. I have no idea where to start. Okay, so I should probably start at the top, right? So we'll thank my wife, because if it wasn't for her saying, hey, you go play video games for a living, there's no way that I would have even gotten started. And then of course the next one in the chain will probably be you guys. You guys are the ones that basically watch the Ion videos, like watch the fuck out of the Ion videos, and then told your friends and they watched it, and then basically helped me. You guys gave me like instant like street cred. I was able to take that and present it to my wife and to Zam and to Gamebreaker and show that, hey, these people who believe in what I do will be there to back me up in things I do in the future. And that it was just a snowball effect. It was like you guys just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And Zam ended up, you know, they gave me the BFF report, and Game Breaker picked me up for like Was Blues and hosting shows and Twemo and Legendary and all that stuff. And yeah, it was just like, it's crazy how much stuff has happened over the past several years. I'm looking forward to 2014 because it's definitely nothing that I could have possibly seen coming. Not this particular setup, not any of this, like yeah, it's crazy. But Game Breaker helped bridge the gap. The entire time you guys are there telling me if something fucking sucks, or telling me if you love something, whether you're telling me from likes, or if you're telling me from comments, or you're telling me from just views. You guys have your ways of telling me what you like and what you don't like. Like, I know what I like, I know what I'm not gonna do, and I know what I want and all that. Like, you guys are not gonna talk me to doing a let's play of fucking My Little Bronies or something. Like, it's not gonna happen, you know? But if I did like that stuff, and I did make a let's play of it, you guys would be like, what the fuck? And I'd be like, okay, maybe I'll just play this by myself and not make a video of it. And that's basically what would happen. But no, I really appreciate everything that you guys have done, everything my wife's allowed me to do, everything that Zam and Game Breaker have believed that I am capable of doing. You know, now I'm full-time working at Zam, and they still believe in the shit that I'm doing, so I'm gonna keep doing it. I love what I do. I'm in a very good place right now, and for the end of 2013, I have a beautiful wife, I have a beautiful kid, I have an awesome cat, I have a great family, and I have great friends. I have you guys. I don't even know where I'm going with that. I'm sure I was going somewhere. I put my hands on my pocket like it was something crazy, but I had no end of that. But that's pretty much it. Yeah. So that's 2013. 2014 is gonna be fun. We're off to a really great start, and it's gonna start with I don't know. I don't know what I have planned for tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll think of something. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.